Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Mehdi Benatia, a near certain selection, a stalwart at both club and international level.
Well, he has the look of someone that no matter what questions are asked of him by the opposition attacks, he will have all the answers.
And so what are those standout qualities?
Well, I think his size and athleticism means it's very hard to get at him in the air. And while he's not that tenacious or aggressive, he certainly isn't rash. He's very confident, he's very composed on the ball too. So in short, he's a very well-rounded player, I would say.
Oh, easy pickings there. And back to the keeper they go. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Son Heung-min getting forward. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Not the most accurate pass, but that has not gone well. And that is a little undercooked. Knocks it into space. And this... Oh, he's all alone! And he shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi, Stojkovic, and that's gone loose. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Gerrard going forward. Benatia calmly anticipates, and the pass is intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Odo. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. That's going wide left. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Gerrard. Now, can they get him away? And this is closer, and he's definitely onside. And closer! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Van Nistelrooy is flagged offside. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Stojkovic. Who played through for the wide man. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was no routine save.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to...
Shot a goal! It's a goal! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
The goal scorer after 24 minutes is number 7.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
It's a promising position. Takes a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Costa Corta. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now that's well seen too. And he's managed to get free. Nice interception, well timed. He won't be happy. It's Gerrard! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Gerrard certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And it's Neymar. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Ronaldinho is short. Oh, superb chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Gerrard gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! And that's a good finish. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Number 13.
And yes, it's him again.
Van Nistelrooy.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Neymar wants to run onto this. He has found the way through. That pass has been well intercepted. Stojkovic. Now it's Messi. Could move up a gear here. He's got away. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything, his way.
Stojkovic, and there's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. And he's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They're up to 5 corners now. Ronaldinho with the short one. Nicely aimed pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Stojkovic. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Stojkovic! Mighty close.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Costa Curta. And it's Rodri. Gerrard. Beckenbauer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho gets flagged offside. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And it's Stojkovic. Gerrard. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
There will be 3 minutes
Now
added
it's
time.
Stojkovic. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the header! No, just not quite.
Van Nistelrooy is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Stojkovic, given the lift of his goal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ronaldinho. And this is Neymar. He's picked his way through. Nuno Mendes. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Arsenal largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1.
Substitution in progress.
So right back into the action. And this is closer. Closer stood his ground strongly. Herner's chance, surely! Oh, how good is is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It is an explosive start to the second half. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Costa Curta. No way through. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Eto. And claimed it back swiftly. Costa Curta. Stojkovic. Hernus going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And the shot! Oh, he's been... and again! And that's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Arsenal go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
That's rather hopeful. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Gerrard. Played out towards the right wing. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a cute ball. That is good alertness. He's in a great position here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Brilliantly cut out. And he's heaved it away. Hernus. And this is closer. Gerrard. Rodri is there to clear. And it's Gerrard. Good effort from distance. Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Roberto Carlos, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Messi. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Eto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. Van Nistelrooy. That is a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Good ball, good take. Looking to play him in. Always onto this. And he was quick to react. Raya gets it away. That's a little off target. Eto. Messi. Now it's Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. And he's picked it up out wide. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Klose, who has set up 2 goals. Ambitious ball here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Roberto Carlos. And it's Gerrard. He's having a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Stojkovic.
The 2 coaches
Number
are signalling
13,
changes here, both at the same time.
Number 3, William Saliba. Number 18, Neymar. Number 10,
Roberto Carlos.
Gerrard.
Diaz
Number
gets into a good
18,
position.
Ronaldinho. Coming on the
Barella.
field. Number 20.
Oh, that's a key
Mbappe.
interception.
Number 11, Erling Haaland.
That's been cut
Number
out, well
2,
played.
Adams. Number 19, Scholes.
Just about up to
Number
75
14,
minutes.
Rice.
That is
Number
ended up in
6,
no man's land.
Luis Diaz.
Kane.
Substitutions taking place.
Kane running with intent. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Well, there's the clearance. He is starved of space and time. That is good progress on the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice looking ball. Shoots! And that would have been game, set and match.
Diaz clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It scores! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Benatia clears it away. Diaz! And that's a real chance missed. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Looking for options for movement. He can run onto that, and he's intervened well there. Rice. And it's Roberto Carlos. Aimed beyond the defence. Barella. He is through here! That has been cut short. Roberto Carlos. Diaz. And he's quick to get rid. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Mendes. And he's managed to get free. Referee's given a throw. And it's been given away. He's picked his way through. This could be their final throw of the dice. It's their second corner of the game. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. It's not an especially good pass, that. He has found the way through. Now it's Haaland. Corner then. It's a lucky seventh corner. Haaland! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. White. Here's Rodri. Threads one in. Haaland! Now this could be a chance. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Diogo Costa trying to keep this in. Hernes. And it's Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through. Might be danger here. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And there goes the final whistle. Now this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
And a quick
How do you
announcement
look back on the
today
game
that
then, Jim?
memorabilia
I
from
think we just
today's
saw a
match is
team
now on
winning
sale in the
by playing to
stadium.
their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
For me, it's Miroslav.
It's Gerrard! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely weighted ball. Closer! Beckenbauer gets on his bike and on the move. Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. Baresi can get it clear. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. It's a sweeping cross. Diogo Costa claims it without any fuss. Nuno Mendes. Shifted it to the flank. Danielson. And Mendes. Knocks it into space. Baresi gets a foot in here. Yamal. And it's Mendes. Tries to play it through. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shoots! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That's an imaginative pass. Otto gets over and intercepts. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. That's very neat. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho wants to run onto this. Yamal. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he cuts out the supply. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Danielson has the space to scheme. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That is good alertness. We expected better, and so did he. That has not gone well. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
He has found a way through. That is good strength. It's run loose. Who's got... Oh, what has happened here? Great chance! And it's a goal! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
The goal scorer after 24 minutes is number 7, Stojkovic.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Great vision. And this is Neymar. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Nuno Mendes.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tries from distance. And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
It's Neymar! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Just to keep real chance! He's a shot that takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Ronaldinho. And the pass is intercepted. Denilson. And it's Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here! That's a decent clearance. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Aimed beyond the defence. Stojkovic. Tries from a long way out. That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
He's got away. Yamal. And he's cut it out. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's managed to get free. Oh, nice touch. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He won't be happy with that one. Stojkovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Rancagua clearly should have gone.
Ronaldinho! Denilson. He has found a way through. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Looking to play him in. Can he get it through? And Van Nistelrooy! Stojkovic. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And that's been won straight back. And for the first half, that is that. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy.
This is a lost
And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Arsenal are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1.
Substitution in progress.
So, into the second half. He's found a way through, and it's made its way to him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Roberto Carlos. Good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Neymar. Played out towards the right wing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And this is Ronaldinho. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho goes Van Nistelrooy! Arsenal have their second corner now. Ronaldinho with the short one. Son Heung-min. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass has been well intercepted. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run.
He's having a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Look at the space, shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal go up by 2 and are looking good.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking for options for movement. Chance! Rodri. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, perfectly measured that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a throw-in. He's had it taken off him. Gerrard. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, played through for the wide man. Odo. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18, Neymar. Number 13, Van Nistelrooy.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 9,
Ronaldinho.
Number 11.
And here's Hart. Tries one from range. Sensational from Haaland. About as smooth as it gets. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal palpably stronger, better, superior.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Messi back and defending. Eto'o. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Ronaldinho. Threads one in. He can run onto that. And this is... And the finish! Oh, brilliant save!
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. And here's Haaland. He's having a pop! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
They're up to 5 corners now. And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. Nakata. That has been slung wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played into space. Benatia makes the interception. Nicely shaped ball. Looking for the run. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Knocks it into space. Rodri. Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Baresi, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Baresi. Nice looking ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Arsenal are having a ball here. Beckenbauer cuts it out, tries to play it through. And it's Gerrard. Ambitious ball here. Spread neatly. Gerrard. That's really well manoeuvred. He's going for goal! Mbappe is magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting...
And the keeper's given it away. And he shoots! And it's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. brings in a... There's the header! And there's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Son Heung-min. Nuno Mendes.
There will be 5 minutes
Well
added
timed,
time.
excellent interception. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Mbappe, now it's Stojkovic. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mbappe! Brilliantly cut out. Odo. Messi gets a good foot in there. Quality ball. Spread it left. Now it's Son Heung-min. Costa Curta does well to get it back. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckham. Not the most accurate pass. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Haaland, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today.
Special presentation featuring
Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies
match.
are clear, the noise is fervent,
Against
the atmosphere
Barcelona.
frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge... Good chance here! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Costa Curta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Messi gets into a good position. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. And it's Fernandes. Tries one from range! No, he's missed it.
Barcelona have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Kovacic is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, he's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Dembele knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And it's lofted through here. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. And that was very necessary. Searching pass he's played there. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. No, that was never going to make it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's lost his man here. Kovacic is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Stojkovic, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk,
There will be
Kovacic.
1 minute added
Some
time.
intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Stojkovic spots it and intercepts. And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So
I'm
neither
afraid
side
to tell
has
you that
found a
we're
way through
expecting
yet.
traffic to be
After
heavy
all that
after the
probing
final
and
whistle
testing
today.
the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitutions taking place.
Down to business again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele. And that looks a decent ball. There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Gets the shot away! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he was quick to react. Now that's well seen too.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shapes to shoot! Against the crossbar! That's an imaginative pass. So what can they make of this? And this is Neymar. Messi. Kovacic. Well read, nice interception. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, what has happened here? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
2 added minutes
Perfectly
has been
measured
indicated.
that. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. And time is up. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Good read, needed to be. And that was very necessary. Neymar shoots! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Oh, good ball! Chance, surely! And here's Stojkovic. Nice looking ball. Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's played through for him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Stoichkovic! That's another chance! And again! Oh, good finish! And they're threatening to fly away here! What a moment of brilliance! Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Number 13, Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries from a long way out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, a delicate chip through. He's in a great position here. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Saliba.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving
There will be 1
forward.
minute added time.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. And it's Rodri. Driven in. So, a temporary halt to the action. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager
Please
has
take
to
this
resist
opportunity
change
to pay a
at this
visit to our
stage.
official store where memorabilia
Arsenal
from today's
firmly
match
in
are
control
now
at the break.
available.
2-0 the scoreline.
Substitution in progress.
That gets us going once more. That pass has been well intercepted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Opts for safety. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Donatoni, played out wide. That's a little off target. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Oh, that is a nice touch. Van Nistelrooy is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Donatoni really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's under a lot of pressure there. And it's Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through. Neymar. No way through. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And it's been given away. He's picked his way through. Stojkovic ploughing through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. But where it came from. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That pass has been well intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Stojkovic! Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Jones looking wide. He's got away. Big chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom court. Ronaldinho! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Played into space. That has been cut short. Totti. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Totti surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Gerrard. Rodri. Half an hour played now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Doué. Now this could... And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Looking to play him in, picked out brilliantly, and the finish! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He does it all with an air of efficiency. Goes for a shot! It's in! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And reclaimed it in a trice. No, that's been intercepted. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Hello, attendees.
So we
This
reached the
is
halfway
a
point.
Lost
Well, I can
Children
tell you it's been an
announcement.
absolutely
With the father
fantastic
of a
watch,
boy
Peter.
in the
I wish I
green
could come here every
backpack,
week.
kindly
It's been
contact a
wonderfully
nearby
open,
member of
wonderfully
staff.
tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Messi. He's beaten, and Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mohamed Salah. Looking for options for movement. And he's quick to return it. And here's Stojkovic. And they've got a throw. Messi attempts a clearance. Looking for a runner. Takes a shot! Ruud van Nistelrooy, a giant among strikers. That is a gem, an absolute gem. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
It's a really well-measured ball. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
No, that was never going to make it. Totti. Salah. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tries to pass it through. Shevchenko! Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. And they're back in front. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Messi.
So
Number
changes
18,
afoot here, and from both
Shevchenko.
sides.
Number
Barcelona
13.
now on the
Here's
verge
what he
of
doing.
victory,
Number
save for a
8.
few potentially hectic
Reject
final
the booking.
moments.
Number
Well, I
6.
can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this,
Coming on the field,
but has the
number
opposition
19,
enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
23,
Tries a shot!
Number 9.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Added time.
Haaland! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Please be reminded
Well, how
that
will we look
drinking
back
is
on
only
that?
allowed
Well,
in the
Peter,
areas
this
shown on
was
this map.
probably
Thank you
more
very much for your
slugfest than
cooperation.
a game of...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
everybody,
a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing.
Arsenal.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho with the short one, opts to play it back. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Not where it came from. Oh, and a chance! Goal, Brazil! Yamal duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's shifting through the gears here. It is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Look at the Haaland! Haaland! That is brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in...
Oh no, this does not look good. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Howson. Spread out to the left. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's bustling through. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Deftly away. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Sends it crossfield. Yamal has it out wide and in space. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Played out towards the right wing.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And there's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Arsenal really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 13, Van Nistelrooy.
So off we go again.
Is number 11.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And the finish! It's in! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference.
Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well played. Now, can they get him away? Howson clears it away. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Yamal, upright and purposeful.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Stojkovic.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more.
And the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Yamal looking to add to his goal. And he's managed to get free. Koundé is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Knocks it into space. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Hakimi. Threads one in. That's the keeper's ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Couldn't squeeze it through. Probing pass, and he cuts out the supply. Neymar, pass somewhat off target. Oh, good spread. Well timed, excellent interception.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Has been indicated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 80, Ronaldinho. Number 9, Stojkovic. Number 18.
And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome
conditions
to today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Gordon can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And here's Gordon. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Di Maria. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's having a hit! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Zanetti. Di Maria looking for options for movement. Doué gets into a good position. Can he get it through? Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. And he's there to get it away. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that's well seen too.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And a chance! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Oh, what a mistake! And no mistake! Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Doué going forward. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. That has been cut short. Tries to play it through. And he's definitely onside. And the shot! And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. the finish! Marvellous goal! Madrid have their lead.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's the keeper's ball. And it's half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Zanetti picks it up out wide. Chance to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 13.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Neymar coming on the field.
The pass is intercepted.
Rolling ahead. Number 20, Mbappe.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Wow, that's a fine save! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Played into space. Pass somewhat off target. Forced to go back. And that's an errant pass.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He might be in here! Madrid have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the
Substitution.
team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Vieira. Beckenbauer. Big chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Madrid clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence.
He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
78 minutes.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Chance! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think...
Oh, we'd love to have another go at that.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Maldini cuts out the pass. Hernas.
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain...
Decent chance! Incredible! Just incredible! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Arsenal have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Cruyff has it in a wide position. Real chance! Oh, easy pickings there. And it's tries one from range. Flings in across. Tries to get it clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Haaland, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Yeah, simply a combination of one team refusing to be beaten no matter what, and another not quite able to kill off their opponents. But it made for great viewing.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.